Saturday, February 18th, 2012, 3:47 a.m. I was just reading the news and something very interesting occurred. The governor of New Jersey, Governor Christy, decided to veto the same-sex marriage bill, which would allow gays within the state of New Jersey to marry. And his reasoning was he did not want the 125 members of legislation to decide such an issue, and he wanted the people of New Jersey to decide. So he proposed, and he wants the question: should gays in New Jersey be allowed same-sex marriage, put on a referendum, which is I think this is how it works. When people are going to be voting for a president, there's going to be within the state of New Jersey. Besides voting for the president, they're going to have a question specifically for the New Jersey residents in the state of New Jersey. That question: should gays be allowed gay marriage? And at first it seemed like a good idea, but then there was another video that I looked at where there was a small interview between the governor of Washington, where her state, she's a woman, her state was the most recent state to join the group of states that allow same-sex marriage, and the list of those states are Washington, the most recent, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Iowa, New York, and District of Columbia. Well, District of Columbia isn't really a state, but it allows same-sex marriages. And she goes, well, this is one of those questions that people have politicians and people in legislation for, to make those kinds of decisions. They're leaders. They have to make these decisions. You know, they're elected to make decisions. So, and I'm looking at it from both ways. Philosophically, I mean, he's not wrong though to do that, but the thing is, at some point, every state in the United States will have same-sex marriage. It's just one of those things. It's like blacks having rights. It's like women having rights. It's like immigrants having rights. It's etc., 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 etc. Unfortunately, he's just, I don't know, he's procrastinating. I don't think it was it's tough to say, you know. It's I'm just trying to understand the reason why he would do that. Was it to a long-term goal to attempt to win the people over in case he decides to run for presidency, where people are going to be like, wow, he listens to the people, he lets the people make the decisions? No, I don't know. But I have to agree with I don't know her name. Her name is Governor Gregory. I have to agree with her. Politicians, you know, they have to they're elected to make these decisions. They're elected to make decisions for the greater goal, to set rules for society, to set a type of standard. Because people by themselves, individually, we're foolish, we make mistakes. And yeah, maybe not everybody will agree on it within the state right now, or this present moment, but looking back 100 years from now, I think some of those people might say, I was young and stupid. I was naive. I was... And I understand that argument where... No, I don't really understand. Well, that old traditional argument, marriage is a union between a man and a woman, and blah, 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 blah. Those days are over. It's just a story, unfortunately. None of those rules apply anymore. I mean, in this time, this age, information age, it doesn't. People have many more choices now. Where once people grew up with around only knowing one type of religion, people know there's hundreds and thousands of religions. And even the question of what is religion, there's no meaning. There's no definition to what a religion is, a concrete one, because some things that are not religions would qualify as religion, and there's some things that are religions, but they're not really religions. Okay. Ow. Don't bite me, Charlie. That's what I think about it. The world is changing. You have to keep up with it.